Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sonia. This is going to be the next episode to the Illumicrate update on how I feel about Illumicrate. Sorry guys, I'm on my third video of filming. So this is gonna be the last video that you're gonna probably see this outfit, but just doing some bulk filming today. But anyways, I was really happy with the books I read for this, minus one, which I'll kind of get into, and this has kind of taught me a lesson, and I'm really excited about the other books. I have one that I'm a little scared about just because of some controversy. But yeah, I really liked my picks. And all of these picks are from their monthly subscription. So these are books that these are monthly books. But just to kind of go into it, I am getting rid of The Red Scholar's Wake by Alina D. Board. And I'm not sad about this because this would have been a book that I probably I would have skipped. This would have been a book I would have skipped. But this was during the time I was getting a full box with the items. So when I was getting the items, I wasn't skipping any of them because obviously, okay, maybe I don't like the book, but I'm going to like the items. So now that I'm book only, I'm a lot more pickier about the books that I pick. So this would have been something I wouldn't have even probably had them send to my door. This is about, it's a lesbian romance, and it's about a woman that falls in love with the ship, a sentient ship, and I'm not a big sci-fi girly. Sci-fi is okay. It's a fun time. I've seen my Star Wars, seen Star Trek, I've been getting into the Red Rising series, but what I've found that I like more about sci-fi is if it's politically driven and like the romance is really like a small portion of it. I really like Star Wars because of the lightsabers, to be honest with you guys, and if I rewatched it, I'd probably like a lot of the political stuff that they say. I haven't seen them since. I watched the new ones and it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But anyways, yeah, just it wasn't a book for me. It wasn't badly written. Like if you're a sci-fi lover that likes romance and sci-fi and doesn't mind a really heavy romance story, that I would definitely suggest it. It wasn't badly written or anything. It wasn't for me. So, and then I read, it's called Zara, by S.J. Jones. Is this really written for teens? I'm not going to go into the scene because I don't want to disturb anybody if you were thinking about reading this book. But I think it's reading like more of a new adult or an older teen book just because of how graphic this was. This is about somebody that deals with poisons, researches poisons. I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it like a 4.5 stars, so I really did like this book. Now, would I pick up the sequel in a Illumicrate version? Not necessarily. I liked my time with this. I think it's actually more books than, two, but I like it. Like, I would probably pick up, the second one or the third one. I think there's 3 or something at the library or listen to it on audiobook. I like the characters. I liked my time with it. I just don't think I like it enough to spend a lot more money on a copy of it, where it's like, I like the first one. I'm going to keep it. I'm definitely going to keep this copy if you've never seen. Like, that is, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, but that is gorgeous. if you've ever, like, that's just like a light novel cover and it's gorgeous. Like, that's the back of it. But, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it enough. I probably wouldn't bother, you know, I would probably read the sequels and everything, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get a copy of it, is how I would put it. But I really did enjoy my time with this. And then the last one, and I think this is actually the order I read them in, guys. Song of Silver Flame Like Night. I did really enjoy this one. Again, I don't know if I'm going to spend my money on a copy unless I can get it kind of cheap for the sequel, because this is only a duology, so if I got the sequel, it wouldn't be that much. But this is about Chinese zodiac and gods, and it's about a woman that's cursed. Her mom dies. She's trying to figure out what happened. Another like heavy love story. Yeah, it's Lan and Zin. Lan is the one that's cursed. Zin is the one that's trying to figure out what happened to her mom. Their love story is actually kind of cute. Yeah, it was a really fun time. I would still get the sequel. The other thing about these two books is I believe they're YA, and I just don't read YA anymore, but that is so pretty. Yeah, and no, I'm not just keeping these because they're pretty, but it helps. But no, I really actually did enjoy my time with both of these. And I found that I would read it more from Amelia Wan Zhao if she wrote like more of a older teen. This was still written kind of young, but I liked it. I think the magic was really good. It was very different. We don't really get a lot for Chinese zodiac, so that was a lot of fun to be able to see some of those gods. You have the black turtle, and he's causing mischief, and I really liked it. I really had a good time with it. I just don't know if I would pick up the sequel necessarily. I think I felt like I was done with it when I read the first one. It is a duology, but yeah, I would definitely suggest it. I had a good time. Okay. So these are going to be, I always like to present the books that are going to be in the next episode. Now, because I am doing Becca's Opoly, there's going to be an extra book that's going to be in here. Just because it fit a prompt. So I guess I'm going to start with the most controversial and then go to ones I'm really excited about. So, Lies We've Seen to the Sea by Sarah Underwood. If you haven't heard the controversy, I'm just going to sum it up for you here. This author did not do her research about her mythology, and this is a mythology retelling. So, it could be good as long as it's well written and I like the characters. I might not care if it's not close enough to the retelling. I don't even know. Ithaca? Prince Maya. No, I don't know enough. Like, I could do my research real quick, but I might be okay with not knowing how the mythology works. But it's Odyssey retelling. We'll see. I could be completely and totally wrong, and this could be the best book I've ever read in my life. But just with the controversy around it, I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it. But if it's well written and I have a good time, I'm gonna take it. Like, look at how pretty that is, guys. And I love Greek mythology. I just, when it comes to the Odyssey, like, I know the Greek gods well enough, but when it comes to the Odyssey, I haven't read it or anything, so you could do whatever you want to do, and I probably wouldn't really notice. So there's that. And then this is one of their newer books. This is Mistress of Lies by K.M. Enright. I'm excited. This is vampires, and I've been really dying for a really good vampire book. And it is, I think they're either a throuple or not, okay, I thought they had, because or it's not a throuple, I think a throuple, but they're like, they're doing a whole bunch of stuff with each other, and this is like the time of year to read something like this, and it's vampires, and I'm so excited. Yeah, so hopefully I like this book. I'm really excited about it because it is vampires. I haven't really heard reviews yet. All the books I'm picking up so far, I haven't even heard reviews on. So hopefully something's good. Yeah. I don't know, guys. But it's vampires, so I'm excited. Okay, To Cage a God. And then To Cage a God is a divine. To be divine is to rule is to destroy. Are we beating up some gods? Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm a very simple human being. Like, that sounds great. And she looks like the red lady from Game of Thrones. Nothing more needs to be said. I'm just excited and everything. Yeah, so, yeah, but I haven't heard anything. Some people say it's really slow, so who knows, but I could have a fun time. And then this book I just got. It's a Dark and Drowning Tide by Allison Saft. Oh, To Cage a God is by Elizabeth May, by the way, guys. This just looks so good. I've heard, I think is it dark? I think this is another dark academia book, which I've been really liking. I've been really eating up the Atlas 6. The Hellbent, that series was okay. I liked it towards the end. I haven't read a lot of it, but it seems like everything I pick up I really do like. So I'm really excited about this book right here. Like I said, I mean, this one just came out, so I'm not expecting a whole bunch of reviews on it. But look at that cover. Oh my goodness. Illumicrate is killing it with the, like, under the dust jacket stuff. Look at that. Those in papers. I know probably some, and then I know some of you probably watch like unboxings and stuff. That's why I'm not really going into like what the books look like or anything. But if you haven't seen these, like, oh my god. Like, this has been my, I think, like, if I had to do like best book of the design year, like, this has been my favorite so far. But yeah, I'm excited about this. There might be some type of mermaids, maybe, or fairies or something. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm hoping. I'm still liking Illumicrate. I'm still liking their choices. I love their skips. They only require you to pick up 2 books a year, which I think is great. So I've been really utilizing my skips more. Um, that way, like, I don't have a situation where Red Scholar's Awake where I got a book that I didn't even want. Um, Plus, I'm really trying to save money, so if I don't have to buy a book, I skipped October's. I'm gonna probably get November's. November's is looking really good. I don't know what December's is. But I've been skipping a lot more. I've noticed. I've I've been skipping, even though like I've had some YAs that hit. I have had others that have been really bad, and I'm not much of a YA reader. Um, as you can tell, like I'm like I like this first book. It was a good time, but I'm not gonna be buying the second ones. A lot of it is to do with YA. I'm just not a YA reader. It's just not my. It's not books that I pick up. There's nothing wrong with them. Like you can definitely read them if you want to. It's just if I'm gonna spend my money, I want books that I know that are gonna be closer to what I'm gonna want to read. So yeah, so I'm excited for the next episode. I'm hoping for some really good reviews. I'm feeling a lot more like 4 or 5 stars. These are all adult books. There's no YA in here. Um and I'm hoping to see like some really good relationships. A lot of these look like they are going to be kind of maybe not romance heavy, but just, you know, have some good characters and everything, and I'm really excited. Hopefully one or two of these are like standalones, because I am that's one thing about Illumicrate that I wish they would really push standalones. Because then it's like, oh, I like that book. Okay, now I have to buy the second one for you guys, which I know is like probably their selling point. They probably love it. But I just not getting through these books fast enough to get their sequels. And I'm like, I don't know if I even like unless I really, really like the book. Like, I don't want to have to, collect 4 or 5 books that are a lot more expensive than what I can get in a store. So I don't. That's like one practice that I don't like from Illumicrate. I think Fairy Loot probably does the same thing. I know what I like about Broken Binding, which I'm not subscribed to, is like they're the older series that you've read and you like. Um, but I'm not subscribing to anymore unless I finally got my email from a Fairy Loot about their adult subscription, and I was like, nope, and I think I might have a video on this coming up here, one of my Let's Chat, because I don't feel like I've done a Let's Chat for a while about just like book buying in general and how I feel like my book buying is going. But just to kind of give you a sample here, it's like I'm very limited on my space. Like you see, I know this is probably the first time I think I've ever had this bookshelf, but I have this bookshelf and like one, two, three, four other ones. Um, Four other ones, and that's it. So I'm really, really not don't have the space. And that's probably why I'm like, okay, I don't like the book. Okay, it can go in my book of doom, but um, I'm supposed we're still thinking that we might add some shelves to my desk just to give me some more room. But yeah, I don't have the room for it. And I would love to upgrade this bookshelf and then another one to the IKEA. I bought this one from Amazon, but it's just not in the cards right now. So we'll see. But yeah, expect at least I I'm getting through my book of the month, so there's not going to be much more episodes. The Illumicrate is going to take me a while. I have a lot more Illumicrate. Obviously, like that's why I'm kind of skipping a couple months because I have enough Illumicrate. And if I could get through it, because I buy their sets sometimes. Like I have the set for like the Jennifer the Blood and Ash, like the 2, 3, and 4 books, and I have the Atlas 6, and I have like the Jade City, and sorry, I'm looking at my bookshelf. So like the Bear and the Nightingale. Like I have sets for Illumicrate as well, so it's a little bit different. So it's gonna take me a little while to get through them. But yeah, I mean, I'm planning on keeping Illumicrate until they're getting to the point where Book of the Month is for me. Like Book of the Month is getting really disappointing because I'm getting rid of like everything I read for that video. So we will see. But anyways, you guys have a lovely rest of your time. Of course, like and subscribe. And let's chat down below about kind of how we feel about book boxes. Um, I would like to know, like, if there's any book boxes that you're like, you would probably like this better based off of kind of your channel and what you seem like you like. But I've been really impressed with Illumicrate. I might replace Book of the Month maybe with another subscription if I can find something that's kind of the same price. I don't want to spend like more money than I have to, or I'll just have Illumicrate come to my door. I'm okay with that too. But anyways, you guys have a good one. Bye.